This is the Nikon D3100 with the 18 to 55 millimeter lens with the variable aperture 3.5 to 5.6. Let me show you some of these photos that this camera can take. So with a little bit of an older camera, there are going to be some challenges. This came out in 2010, so it's going to be still able to take some great images, but with this lens, it's a little bit lackluster. I think I took some great images with this camera, but since the light was getting a lot lower than I wanted it to, so there was already a sunset going on, this lens is going to struggle with that because the aperture is at the lowest, the 3.5, and then the highest, the 5.6, or it might be 6.3. But overall, I don't think the conditions I was in could properly show off this lens, but I think it's also important to show that. So this was sunset to a little bit dark, and when I switched it to aperture priority mode, it put the camera in interesting situations. Like the shutter speed almost, like the lowest I saw was 1/20, which is really pushing it. I like 1/60 being my lowest overall, especially with my kid. I actually prefer like 1/25 shutter speed. So anyways, you see these images, they look great, in my opinion anyways, from what this lens can produce. Also, with the aperture priority, keeping it to auto ISO put it in odd situations, so I recommend manual whenever you're operating this camera. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments down below. And if you still use your D3100, let me know that as well. Also check out this $30 camera video that takes awesome photos up next.